Alright, y'all. Hello. It's Friday. Happy Friday. It's almost the weekend. I'm pumped about that. And last Friday, we took a look at some of the biggest European songs that rocked America. And let me tell you, it was awesome. Lots of surprises. Maybe a couple that I could have guessed, but a lot of surprises. You know, fun songs that I totally knew and that were awesome. Some songs I didn't know, and it was fun to discover. But, of course, all of them, you know, might have been from countries I would not have guessed. And some of them I definitely thought were American. Thinking that's going to be the same case today. Section of Europe not included was the UK because they get their own video. I'm told tons and tons of amazing songs that are super popular or were popular over here in the US are, of course, British artists, British songs. You get the picture. I'm super excited. We're going to dive straight into this. There should be around 100 songs that were super popular over here. This would be linked down below so you can watch the whole thing uninterrupted and browse the channel, being IWrocker. Without further ado, let's check it out. Let's listen to some tunes. Here we go. Hell yeah. Now, I knew he was British. He's a legend. Fleetwood Mac, really? Awesome. I used to listen to a lot of EDM. I saw her come up a lot, of course, probably 10 years ago. And I thought she sounded different. So I didn't necessarily think she was American, but I wasn't sure. But I remember looking up back then, finding out she was, of course, from the UK. So that's pretty interesting. Never listened to One Direction much. Didn't know they were British. Wow. Okay, now Katy Perry, Big Sean, I'm pretty sure they're Americans. This must be the Calvin Harris part? Oh, wow. It's an awesome song. I don't know that one. Give me one reason why I should never make a change. There must be something in the water. Oh, I do know this. That guy's British? Okay, this is gonna be fun. I have a feeling a lot of people, maybe more so than the last episode, for all of Europe, I feel like a lot of people here I might have thought were American. Yikes. Yikes. Awesome song. Now they're British, come on. Dire Straits? Whoa. Okay, some of these, if I don't even believe it, I gotta look up. I did this a couple times last episode. Hold up. I gotta look that up. Dire Straits? I was almost certain they were American, dude. Love their music. Come on, in the 80s, they had the music videos and stuff. I thought they were American. What? All right, we got to look it up. Dire Straits. Dire Straits was a British rock band formed in London in 1977. What? Dude, that is actually insane. I had no idea. Absolutely no idea. This one. Dua Lipa, we listened to her a lot, me and the whole family. We listened to a lot of these people, actually. Yeah, this one I did find out. So initially, when I first heard her music years ago, I just assumed, oh, it's popular here. Must be, maybe I thought she was just an American pop singer. No, she's not. When she sings, she kind of, could pass for an American, in my opinion, right? She doesn't sing with any sort of thick accent, in my opinion. Now, the first time I ever thought, oh, she's not American, is when I saw her in an interview on a YouTube video or something, and then you hear she definitely has a British voice. I ended up looking it up. I think she is raised in London, right? I also think ethnically, isn't she Albanian? It said I thought when I looked it up, but yeah, she's definitely British, and some Americans might not know that for sure. This one's famous. You can hear her accent though. Coldplay. Awesome, awesome group. So many famous songs for like 20 plus years straight. They're always like kind of in the mix, right? Now, early on when I was younger, of course, I wouldn't know anything when I was super young, like as a kid. Hearing their music, I didn't think anything of it, so maybe I didn't know they were British. I think I found that out later along. But yeah, they're very relevant here for sure. Same with Queen. Legendary bands. Didn't know they were British a long time ago. Yeah, they're legendary. Yeah, I feel like people should know. That one's a little more obvious. Like, you know what it is? I think some people don't really have a thick accent of any sort when they sing. So you can be fooled. Like, they could be from France or from the UK, and Americans might not know it. But if they sing with any sort of accent that's not an American accent, of course it makes it a little more obvious. So I feel like Ed Sheeran doesn't sound American, so it's a little more straightforward when you find out, oh yeah, he's not American, he's from the UK, right? So like some of them are more obvious or easier to figure out than others, I feel like. Wow, I would not have guessed that. Love these songs. The Eurythmics were awesome. Again, you can hear the accent though, right? But that's cool. Yeah, definitely British. Whoa, what? Okay, another one. To this minute, had no idea. We go through phases on and off, my wife and I, where we'll listen to Gorillaz. Such a unique sound and vibe. Really fun music, right? I've been listening to them forever. No one told me they were British. What? How? That is crazy. I gotta look that one up. Okay, Gorillaz band. You're freaking kidding me. Gorillaz are a British virtual band created in 1998 by British musician Damon Albarn and artist Jamie Hewlett from London. 4 fictional members, 2D. Yeah. Wow, so is it actually 2 people? But the virtual band is 4? Is that what I'm reading correctly here? What an interesting concept, like altogether from them. Wow, I literally look at that. I had no idea. Why did I never know they were British? Dude, that is crazy. Wham. George Michael and Wham. I only recently, now maybe this is ignorance. Remember, they were out a little bit before I was born. Now, of course, growing up in the 90s, you heard a lot of Wham and 80s, superstar music. So, of course, I'm very familiar with them. And, of course, George Michael, absolutely legendary stuff. I was too young to really think about that kind of thing. So I guess I just always assumed they were American because they're so big here, right? I think they're big everywhere. But, yeah, I never really thought about it and researched it till randomly, I think just a year or two ago. And I found out, oh, he's British. And that's someone I didn't ever see in movies or interviews, so I only heard songs. And again, I guess according to the songs, I wouldn't have ever guessed where they could be from. But yeah, they're British, and I didn't know that until recently, so it's crazy. What? Some of these are shocking, man. Oh, I haven't heard that song in a while. That's British too? What? Yo, this is crazy. Wow, I guess I never followed Sam Smith or any collabs like that much. But I'm vaguely familiar, right? It's on the radio a lot. I've never been a super fan or anything. Didn't know. I could see it. I guess I can hear it. I just never thought about much. Wow. Interesting. Whoa. You know what? Yeah, that makes sense. Definitely wouldn't have thought he was American because you can hear accents. I definitely could see European. I don't know if I would have guessed British, though. Interesting. Very cool. Oh, awesome song. You can hear the accent. Arctic Monkeys, I haven't heard them in a while. Okay. Wow, they're British. Damn. I don't know why I didn't know that they were British. Fleetwood Mac. Wow. Radiohead. Yo, great song. Damn. So a lot of bangers, like straight up, like hella famous music came out of the UK. Whoa. That's why they get their own episode. I'm seeing now. Yeah, these are all hits that you hear constantly on American radio stations. Oh, Oasis, yeah, that one's more obvious. They're hella British. You can hear it. But amazing. Again, another amazing group. Okay, so not Bruno Mars, I don't think is British, but he's what is Bruno? Is he Puerto Rican? I can't remember. Mark Ronson. He's British. Okay. Okay. I've listened to The Police a lot. No one told me. Wow. That's another awesome song. So Calvin Harris is awesome. He's British. Dua Lipa's British. Damn. Every Calvin Harris song on here has been awesome, dude. Holy smokes. Another sick song, dude. Dude, this is kind of blowing my mind. What? Dude, this song was, I'll say, almost overplayed on the radio here. I've heard this song like, I feel like 500,000 times in the past, I don't know, maybe 2 years, that sound right? This song's got to be from what, like 2022 maybe? Yeah, modern songs even like this are like super famous and like played so much on the radio here. Had no freaking idea. Never would have guessed that it was foreign at all to me. Foreign to me, right? I thought it was American. Never would have guessed British. That's crazy. Guess I should from now on. Another famous song. I'm finding out a lot of famous songs on the radio aren't even American. That's what I'm finding out. This too. Wow, #1 spot, Ed Sheeran, Shape of You. Look at my streams on Spotify. Holy smokes. And as a bonus, this is just a couple examples from a different video. Never would have guessed that was British. What? Okay, that is like, what, 5, 6, 7 songs in a row. No idea. No idea they're British. This is freaking me out, man. A lot of them, like, no, the last few, except that one, are shocking. Some of them are like, oh, I should have known. I just never, put 2 and 2 together, right? Like, some of them you can hear the accent, and it's like, yeah, like, that's not American. Hello. But, like, some of these, no. Like, The Police, I never figured that out. Amy Winehouse was British? Dude, this is blowing my mind, man. This is blowing my mind. That makes sense. Iron Maiden, yeah. Yo. I'm going to cut it there. I feel like there is a million artists from the UK, and I had no idea. Wow. I mean, look, I always knew, like as an American, I've heard generic stuff, right? Like I've heard of like the British rock invasion of like the 60s, and I know there's a lot of collabs around the world of music, right? That's what's awesome. There's awesome music from around the world, and I'm well aware of that. I don't think everything good only comes from the US. I'm not one of those people. Like, that's what my whole channel is about, is being open-minded and learning about a lot. I'm just sitting here as someone who appreciates such a wide variety of music, and I'm just kind of mind-blown in a good way. It's fun finding out so many hits that I've heard and sang along to dozens and dozens of times. And it's not, there's more to it, right? It's not what I thought. Like, oh, it's from Germany. Oh, it's from England. Like, it's so fascinating to me. It's so cool, dude. Like I said, sometimes it's obvious. Sometimes it's like, okay, it's not American, but I wonder where it's from, right? And then there's some that are just like mind blown, speechless. Like, what? How is that from there? I always thought it was from here. It's just so cool. It's so cool. There could definitely be a part 2 and so on for these types of things. This was an awesome episode. Episode 1 with Europe as a whole, so it was different countries, was really fun. Lots of eye-opening examples in that one. Lots of hits from Germany that I wouldn't have never guessed. Lots of hits from Sweden, big time. Sweden was a powerhouse in that episode, right? Obviously, the UK, let's just say it like it is, absolute powerhouse, the real definition of a powerhouse when it comes to music. I mean, they have cracked the code on hits and famous artists that definitely could fool a lot of Americans and are famous worldwide. Super awesome songs. I mean, that is just, this was so fun. This was so fun. I'm really loving these. I hope you guys are too. The last video that I did last Friday, if you never saw it, it'll be linked at the end of this one in just a minute here, so make sure to check it out. Awesome vibes in the comments. Can't wait to see your comments and, some of these, what are your favorites? And, of course, some other examples, because I'm thinking with the incredible list we just saw here, I'm thinking there's tons and tons of British artists and famous songs that would blow my mind, basically. So, yeah, if you'd like to share some of that, please let me know. That was a lot of fun. I'm going to cut it there. I hope your week has been awesome. Hopefully, I'll see you guys in the next one. I appreciate you watching. My name is Ian. You watch IWrocker. Until next time, y'all. Catch you later.